Okay, so before we dive into this video, I just want to let you guys know that all the footage of my fish catches were lost. I basically had some issues with my GoPro, but what I'll do is I'll run you guys through our day like this so that you guys can get a good understanding of where we went and what we did. First spot, we literally launched at Koster Dam and we basically shot across from the launch to the other side. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of BWS. In today's episode, Dexter, myself, SA Angler, he's taken me out to Koster Dam. This is my first time. He's already got his bait in the water, but hopefully you guys enjoy. He's going to show me around.
We just got you now. See, the water levels dropped. I was here 3-4 weeks ago. We got some very nice fish. So yeah, hopefully the dropping water level is not going to change too much fishing wise, but we've literally idled across from the boat launch. We're going to stop on the chools here, try fish the chools first. If we don't get anything, then we're going to head up into the river. Favorite area of mine here at Koster Dam, and hopefully we can get Sasha into some of those lacquer fatties that are swimming around.
I hope so.
Let's see what happens, man.
I've heard so many good things about this dam, so yeah,
it's a special little pond, man, so let's see what happens. Stick with us, guys.
Cool. Okay, we moved along that bank and through topwater frogs and that Berkeley gilly. I actually did not get a fish on that hollow body frog, and Dexter also did not get any fish on that Berkeley gilly. When we finished the first spot, we actually shot up river and we started throwing the slobber knocker, and we also started flipping around jigs and creature baits, but we actually threw around that slobber knocker a lot more, and it was a lot more productive. And you guys will see in these clips now that Dexter does really well with that slobber knocker. He catches a couple of decent fish.
Yes. Oh, nice chunky fish. Look at that. Good old Berkeley slobber knocker again.
Shot it, eh?
Jeez, like, how nice and fat is that fish?
Jeez, like it.
Hey? Look at that guy. Super fat. Nice chunky dude. Hey?
Nice. Well done.
What a fish. My first fish for the morning. Nice chunky little fish. I reckon that must be about 1.2. You can see, look at the short little body but fat stocky fish. Small mouth, but he absolutely annihilated that slobber knocker. So we moved up onto a little reed point here. There's a little bay going into the corner, and I said to Sasha, I was like, no, there's got to be a fish on this point. Like, with the water level dropping, those fish are going to be moving out from, like, if they're chilling in the back of the bays and that, they're going to start pulling out with that water dropping. And yeah, he was sitting exactly where he was meant to. So what an awesome way to start the morning.
Lekker.
Hopefully they're going to get a little bit bigger.
He's on to another one.
There we go. Yes. On that slobber knocker again. Smaller guy, but jeez, he smoked it. The bigger one that I got literally, I think it was 5 minutes ago, was a more sort of subtle bite. This guy was definitely a lot more aggressive.
Nice.
Hey, what an awesome start to the day, you know? Saturday morning, out on the water, good company, good fish. What more could one ask for? So, hey, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, off you go. Yes, there we go. Boom! Man, these fish have got steam. This is so cool. You done, little guy? Yes, I can't believe how chunky these fish are. There we go. Slobber knocker. Again. Yes. Took some convincing. And this guy pushed it up into the reeds. Felt him come, he swiped it once, swiped it the second time, and I just paused it after he hit it the second time just to let it flutter down, and that's when he smoked it and ate it. But awesome little nice healthy fish again. Also, yet again, I mean, look how small that mouth is. He's got the small little mouth and he's got this nice
Fat
big
belly.
fat chunky body. There's definitely no shortage of bait in this dam. I mean, there's been times, especially fishing here in the river, where I've seen schools of bream, that's probably about that size, swimming up and down past the boat, and I'm talking schools that must have 50 plus bream in them, big bait balls swimming up and down. So I've seen the bait, no shortage, and I think that's why these fish are so healthy and why they're so chunky, so stocky. But another nice fish for the morning, so let's carry on. And he gave me a bite just before I let him go. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I didn't catch any fish upriver, but once we were done with the river, we actually head to another spot. It was actually a little cut. Apparently somebody caught a really decent one the week before that, and we actually just wanted to see if the fish was still there. We still continued throwing that slobber knocker. I threw around a weightless general as well. After we finished fishing that cut, we actually moved just to like a little Chul's point, and then Dexter hooked into a really good fish. She weighed 1.98, but you guys will see that now.
Oh my god.
That first bite was exactly the same. Yes! Look at that. Hello, beautiful! Oh, got her. Yes.
We got him.
Look at that. Look at that. What a fish, man. Woo. Look at that. Slobber knocker's gone. Woo. Hey, what a fish, man.
What a fish.
Jeez. A little bit skinnier than the other ones, huh?
It's quite skinny.
Yeah, much bigger mouth, hey? Yeah, man. And that's exactly what we came here for. Look at that. Oh, this fish wasn't going anywhere. Hey? Berkeley slobber knocker for the win, baby. Yes. Oh, there we go. We just weighed it. 1.96 kilos. What an awesome fish. I mean, jeez. Look at the size of the head on this guy.
Very big head.
Hey? Whoa. I mean, but skinny body, which is interesting. All the slightly smaller fish that we caught, a lot fatter. She's a lot skinnier. But man, absolutely annihilated that slobber knocker.
How cool is this pattern?
Hey? Yeah. I mean, even on the other side, she's also got one of those little gold spots. But man, what a fish. Yes, man. Anyways, let's get her going, and we're gonna turn around. The wind's drifted us off the little Chul point that we got this girl on. But there's another fish, because about 2 meters before I got this one, I had a drive by. And so yeah, I know there's another 1 or 2 fish there, so let's see if we can get them. Let's send her on her way.
Sick.
Yeah. And off she goes.
Man, Dexter just caught an absolute giant. She was super skinny.
Very, actually, hey?
Very.
If it was during spawn season, I'd definitely say it's a post-spawn fish, but
Yeah.
no sores or anything like that.
Nothing. Very cool looking fish
So,
though.
very pretty. But who knows? Maybe she is post-spawn.
Maybe.
These fish, they spawn, hey,
Whenever,
different times of the year. You know, water temperatures, water conditions are right, moon phase. Who knows? So it could very well be a post-spawn fish.
Maybe.
Because yeah, it's just weird that she is so skinny compared
Yeah.
to the rest of the fish that we caught that are so chunky and
I know, yes, it was weird. She looked like a real largemouth. That, like the ones that we've caught, look kind of more like smallmouth.
no, exactly. You know, that
Like that
small
body-
mouth, small head,
Yeah.
fat, chunky little footballs, and she's this longer fish with a big head. She had a massive head on her. But what an awesome fish. Yeah, yet again, I mean, a couple of weeks ago when I was here, the Berkeley slobber knocker obviously creamed them, not failing us today.
And
at
again.
all. Yeah.
And again.
So what a pleasure. Moved up on the point here now. There's definitely another fish sitting behind us.
Somewhere there.
I'm gonna take a couple more casts to see if we can't get another one, man.
For sure.
Okay, so after that fish, we actually moved to another section where there was actually a little fence running in, and I actually threw a drop shot. I actually did catch one. Yeah, pity that my GoPro wasn't running or it wasn't working, so I can't even show you guys that fish. It really wasn't that big. I reckon it was about a 500 to 700 gram fish. Wasn't really worth our while weighing that fish, but still a good fish. From there we moved all the way up to the dam, where the dam wall is, where they've actually put buoys up so you don't run your boat up there and take out your gearbox. Okay, so from the dam wall we shot right back into the river. The rest of the dam wasn't productive and the most fish were coming out the river section, so Dexter and I, we shot right back into the river, and then Dexter caught another one.
Dexter's on again.
Come here, bad boy. These fish are fat. There we go. Once again, Berkeley Slobberknocker. Yeah. Sure, so things have been a little quiet now this afternoon when that sun came out, so it got quite hot. What's the time now? 3:15. We've got some nice dark clouds moving in, nice cool wind blowing. The heat's been a bit killer. So I think now things should start picking up for the afternoon, get some lekker bites. But I mean, look how fat this fish is.
So tubby, eh?
That is unbelievable madness. But still, have a look here. You'll see the size of his mouth versus the size of the slobberknocker. And there they scoff that whole thing like that, so they're not shy to eat. Hey, another nice little fat chunky.
Nice.
Send him back. Thanks, guy.
Okay, after Dexter caught that fish, the bad weather was rolling in. There was lightning, thunder, and the rain was slowly creeping in. So we decided to pack up and head home. Okay, so today was very interesting. We caught quite a few fish. Dexter did really well with that slobberknocker, the BL special. And yeah, he caught a 1.96, a 1.5 roughly,
and then also like a 1.2 and 800s.
Yeah, it was a really good day. This dam, very tricky.
It is. It's difficult. I mean, I fished here a couple of times, and every time I think there's been 3 trips in a row that I did to this dam where I blanked. I didn't even get a bite. It's crazy. So it's not an easy venue, but when you do find the fish, they seem to be situated in key areas. So if you get a bite in one area, you're going to find 3 or 4 more fish within that vicinity. So you know, if you're working a bank and you're fishing water and you're working down and you're not getting any bites, leave the area. You know, pull the trolley in, start the outboard, head somewhere else, because I'm a firm believer, if there is a bass in the area, whether he's big or small, you're going to know very quickly. I mean, within 5-10 minutes of fishing in that area, you're going to get at least a bite. You may not get a fish on the boat, but you're going to get a bite. I mean, today in particular, the fish were definitely keying in on like
points,
reed points, chulls. I call them chulls. It's these green reeds sitting on the bank. And yeah, just to cover water at this dam. That's what I've learned here at Koster. There's nothing special. Sasha and myself were chatting a little bit earlier about the bass population in this body of water. Is it a massive population? Is it not? Because we went 2-3 hours where we didn't even have a bite.
Correct.
You know, that afternoon, that midday sort of period where it got seriously hot. And that's happened to me every single time that I've been here. I haven't managed to figure this dam out that period of the day. I mean, even now while we're speaking, we got off the water, it started raining. I'm sure you guys can hear the thunder behind us. It's pretty gnarly. We've had some hectic lightning as well. But yeah, it was an awesome day. I mean, getting out on the water, even if we don't catch any fish, it's still lekker to be out on the water, you know, enjoying the great outdoors, good company, good music, good laughs.
That's
and just having fun, you know, just to get out the city away from the hustle and bustle. We saw 1 or 2 guys on the water, you know, we stopped to have a chat to them and said, yeah, no, they've caught a couple small fish, you know, those 600 grammers, but they're all dragging plastics. But the bigger bites definitely seem to come off of that reaction slobber knocker.
Yes.
And scary stuff.
Scary, crazy.
And today I found with that slobber knocker, there definitely was a key to the retrieval on the lure itself. So I'd cast it out, let it hit the water. I might let it sink, just depending on the depth. Let it sink to the bottom, or I mean, if we're in 2-foot cast, as soon as it hit the water, I'd put my rod tip up, and then I'd have a very slow retrieve. So I was basically feathering the bait, and every now and again, just work the rod tip, just to give that lure a little bit of action, you know, so it would jump from side to side. That seemed to be key. That's where I got all those bigger bites.
Yeah.
If you guys are coming out to Koster, grab yourself a few slobber knockers and feather it. Keep your rod tip up and a slow retrieve. Don't burn it. That seems to be the trick here at this dam for a chatterbait. Other baits, no idea. Maybe, I mean, if you guys have fished the dam, leave some comments below in Sasha's video. Let us know what you've had success on, and let's see if we can figure out the dam together, you know, put some proper patterns and that sort of stuff together.
Like other things that I caught on a drop shot. I think that was extremely random anyways. You know, I made like my first cast just out on like a fence line, caught a nice one. I would say like what, like a 800 grams?
Yeah.
700 grams. Then I also caught some on the free rig.
Sasha, thanks very much for coming out and joining me.
Yeah, thank you.
It was an epic day,
yeah,
bro.
it was so fun.
Very, very cool. So we'll definitely do it again soon. And then hopefully, you know, we'll go to a different body of water where we can get a few more bites.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying that, here comes the rain, so I think we're gonna get running, get the cover on the boat and get out and take a chill drive home.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet guys. Thanks for watching.
Cheers everyone.
Sweet.